And so it is only possible when
What's your name?
up we go.
Up
My
we
name
go.
is Sal, but the group is called Up we go. So, and thank y'all once again for existing. Happy Saturday to you all. We are up we go. This is Up Above My Head. Up above my head, oh yes, there's music, yeah. Up above my head, there's music, yeah. Up above my head, oh yes, there's music, yeah. Up
Hey viewers, it's me, James Calm, back for another Calm Report. And we're gonna run in here to Lehmann, Maupin, 201 Christie Street. See an exhibition by Ashley Bickerton. And it was 94 degrees out there in the streets today, so it's just kind of a hot, muggy night out there. This piece is titled Abstract Painting Acrylic and Oil Paint on Digitally Printed Canvas on Fiberglass 44 by 60 by 4. Well, I think Ashley Bickerton is probably best known as one of the Gang of Four or the Fantastic Four. It's a group of artists that started in the East Village with International Width Monument and were able en masse to get picked up by the Sonneban Gallery and taken to Soho. This piece is titled MV2 2013 Aluminum, Oil, and Acrylic Paint, Hair, and Cement. Getting back to Ashley, this has been kind of grouped in with the Neo Geo people, but as you can see from this latest batch of work, this is pretty rugged, pretty expressionistic, and I don't know, I kind of ragged on his last show because it was so slick, and in certain ways, this is kind of the total antithesis of that. There's Knight Landisman. This guy is Mr. Snappy Dresser. Well, I got out of the studio late, so I got to the gallery late, and they're probably going to close down in about 10 minutes, so we're going to run through this. It's called MDNA Eve 4 2013. Canvas on fiberglass, 71 by 60 by 4.5 inches, and his digital prints are on a little more toothy surface than they were, and his little kind of model clay forms that he's sticking on the paintings really change the overall reading of the pieces. So I like the kind of the chunkiness. Thanks. Here's also something that's kind of ironic is he's actually used photographs of gooby paint right next to the actual blobs of gooby paint, and that's kind of a fun, ironic play of photographic imagery versus real material. Oh, this is maybe my favorite piece in the show so far. This is titled Eyeball Painting, and it caught my eye. Now, I've seen some of Ashley's other work. This has been several years ago that he was doing a lot of cast resin pieces and things that were simulations of little estuarial pools alongside the coast. And he's got his large frame, and thank you. He's got some carvings in there. These are probably from souvenirs that the locals in, I think he lives in Bali, make for the tourists. This piece is 50 by 59 by 5.5 inches. Now we got to run because time is passing. It's called mDNA Eve 1, 2013, and this looks like it could be a photograph of the sculpture out in front. I was having a little chat with Chris Chambers, and we were sort of talking about the history of Ashley and I guess what has been called the Neo-Geo movement and their part in the East Village. And at the time, this work was considered a challenge or a critique of Neo-Expressionism, and his early work was very shiny, very smooth, a lot of plexiglass and plastic. This piece is titled MV1. Lumen oil and acrylic paint, hair, and cement. And, you know, with the help of people like the writers at October Magazine, Douglas Crimp, Hal Foster, Benjamin Bachlow, and Rosalind Krauss, they really put the kibosh on Neo-Expressionism and the whole European return to painting that was very popular. It was also picked up by a lot of East Village people, and it's just ironic that 30 years later, this work that Ashley's doing relates a lot to what the Neo-Expressionists were all about. This is titled mDNA Eve 3. Oil and acrylic on digital print on fiberglass and resin. And she's always used a really thick support, and it's kind of played with the trope of the frame. And okay, this has got even collage parts of reprinted photographs in there. And yeah, he's kind of cut into the picture plane and added more of this finger textured, I guess that's acrylic, some kind of compound. I guess these images are some kind of most frightening tropical goddess, maybe Kali or something. Well, we'll wrap up looking at this piece. Well, answer your phone. mDNA E5 213. I wonder if he is photoshopped in those reflections of like computer games, digital porn. And I like his little pools of crackled acrylic. So this is acrylic and oil paint on digitally printed canvas on wood. 84 by 70 by 6. Just looking at the mass of the wood and the amount of paint on some of these, I imagine these are pretty heavy. Us, we. Okay. Some of these bottle cap strings remind me of Mr. Imagination, a great outsider artist from Chicago. Well, this is James Calm doing a rough cut run through of the work by Bickerton. Mitochondrial Eve, virile mother. Maybe that's what these guys are. Mitochondrial Eve, virile mother. Here at Lehmann, Maupin, 201 Christie Street. On the Lower East Side. Thank you, Kate. Wow.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, up we go.
All right, thank you all. I hope you all enjoy your weekend. That's it from us.